spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cardinals will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Auburn Tigers offense will take the field first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need some.
Looking for a huge play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a
now you can make throws. You ain't overthrowing that.
Keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch.
Last week.
And the extra point makes
here,
it 7-0.
there, everywhere.
They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Now you want to make throws now. You go. I can throw now, man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ball State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Get one of my top DBs off the field early, huh?
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll run it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So here comes the Auburn offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start, offense.
I'm not getting that same look again.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Yep, not getting that same look again. Now you want to back up and get on my face?
Looking for room. It's Cobb. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. Don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too. Physical runners, but they also had speed. They were the total package, and I think this guy fits right into that category.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Lost one because the blocking is trash, man.
Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, the amount of bull the AI gets away with the game. That's like, come on, bro. What I got to deal with, bro?
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
Swatting passes away and stuff, bro.
From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
You should have been walk right into the end zone, dude.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goals. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here.
Like,
thinks
bro,
the call is going to end up going his
struggling
way.
against a 60-something overall school, bro. Now put it down, bro.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. Right on the money. just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
Third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming.
No, what are you doing?
Wide receiver going in motion.
I said you, bro. Why are you not over there?
Looking for a crease to the left. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
To the ground, he's got it again. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I say none.
A really good play by this
Ball State
defense.
looking like Alabama
Seeing it,
D-line.
attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't full.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Guys are getting stuck on the darn line. Or
That's
they
the
can't
end of the
run. They
quarter,
can't
and Auburn has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on
See what's
third
in the
down.
slot, bro. Why? Why are you not in your right spot, bro?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Catch inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Tigers started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Like the amount of people
We've seen a ton
coming off the edge, untouched every time, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, bro.
They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Let me steal the pass run. Pass run. Gotta scramble.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
To the air, it's Kelly. Looking to scramble. Breaks the tackle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Jump.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
9-1.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the 2nd half on defense?
Get him.
I'm running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Let's go, Mr. Folk.
The Cardinals will call on their punt team.
Come on, Kane. Trying to keep in the roster, man.
Pulls it in at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Buying some time. Throws into the middle of the field. Touchdown, Auburn! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Let's go, Eric.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Wide open spaces. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Slithers into space. Turning on the Jets. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Off the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. Singleton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. This dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Finds his man. It's Thompson. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
We need the ball. Let's go, Cam. Yeah, I had to make sure we crossed that linebacker. He was sitting trying to squat on that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Dropping back, it's Kelly. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for 1 final play of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it! He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan Hare.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
They made the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off play action. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down.
Spook with Singleton.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. It's Singleton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Red pass, it's complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Ridiculous, bro.
The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Coleman should get busy here with the amount of
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Nice grab and
do
traffic.
their job, bro.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. The field goal is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion of my wide receiver.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal.
Like,
we'll see if they
every
can put
time
something
you
on
be
the
the
board
perfect
this time.
alignment. Like, oh, let's play off the edge. Come on, bro. Hike the ball. I'm at home. How y'all false start with nothing?
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Makes no fucking sense, bro. It's like it's almost that fast play clock. Though, like that's what the AI just be. They always know what you're in. That's the bullshit.
On the run, it's Alston.
Like, bro, can y'all dominate up front
He is
for
going
once?
nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He was ass.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be.
Paving the goddamn
You
way
can tell
right
the
now,
defense,
man.
Everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. There he goes. It's a running room. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
We are literally the better team by 20 plus points.
Possession changed on
Why is
that
my O-line
one
not
play.
paving the
Now
way
they've got
right
it
now,
first
bro?
and 10 inside the
Like,
20.
like my D-line killing them.
The give to the
Like,
back.
bro, how's my O-line
He's
getting
going to
turned
lose a
one?
yard on that one.
He's out here, bro.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so
God
much
damn,
success and
bro.
so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that...
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Go, zero.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the move. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1,
Can't
lost
do
week
their job,
1.
like,
They could
bro.
have got down on themselves. I like the way they...
Like, let me go look at something right quick. Let me just make sure I ain't tripping. I mean, let's go take a look and see here. Let's go double check. Let's go take a look and see. 82, 83, 88, 82, 79. Okay, let's look at their D tackles now. Let's go take a look and see. Let's double check. Make sure I ain't bugging. 69, 67. Trash. Why are we not paving the way on these bums, bro?
It's back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
My D-line doing their job. We are controlling them line of scrimmage.
And he'll just take
Why is
the
my
lead.
O-line
This
not
drive
going
will
to
start at the 25.
If I'm gonna play against a team like Alabama, they're gonna be sitting there doing what the hell with your O-line.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. And as they get him to the ground,
D-line is doing their job.
looks as if time
They're
will
winning at the
expire here in the
attack.
third.
Blocking in the damn O-line, bro. Always O-line is just so terrible in this game. O-line is always the
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ashley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They stop it just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Rides to back and leaves it. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Eighth play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Blasted as he lets it go. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end
field
zone.
goal here?
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash.
We just trying to get shut out.
It's good. And the field goal is good. They get
man, we can't want to get shut out, man.
Really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team. Because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
No, they just know when to call certain stuff, bro. That's filthy, man.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Simmons. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Y'all begging for the bubble, bro. Like, y'all just begging for the bubble, bro. Jesus Christ. Like, please, bubble us, man.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Gives it on the option. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Like, they are like a line, bro. Like, what a line? What a line is this?
They'll go with a direct snap. Creates a little space. He's loose. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
Witching hour.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.